Hello, and welcome back to Exploration and Tactics with Brian, where last time we set out to find a jungle. I ended up instead finding a horse and a new villager who wants to trade for a compass, and now I'm about to head downstairs to go caving for redstone, because that's what happens when you play a new version of Minecraft blind and you never know what you're going to find. You get set on wild and crazy adventures. I made a little base out here. I just wanted to sleep away the night somewhere kind of safe. I think the horse won't be able to get out of here and won't suffocate in the walls over there, and so at this point I think I just need to start heading downstairs in order to try to find a cave with some redstone. And so my plan is to dig down and see what I manage to find, and so I'll bring you guys back once I find a cave. And it did not take very long, but this appears to be a cave, and I believe I heard a skeleton to my right. To the right is up, though, and to the left is down, and I'm more interested in going downwards. So I think I will leave that skeleton behind, wherever he might be, and instead head in this direction. Heard some spiders over there as well. Here is a creeper. Hey, buddy. Let's see. I have a good bow, and I've never been using it, so let's use it occasionally, when it seems prudent to do so. Alright, is this cave going to head back in a downward direction? It appears that it is, which is good, because that's where I want to go. But now we're here. What level am I at now? I'm only at 46, so I still have to go a lot deeper. So I'm going to start digging a staircase down once again. I made it down to the lava level, and I hear a skeleton now who appears to be above me. There he is. Hey, buddy. Come join the party. I think he might be the only enemy there, but of course there might be a creeper afoot. So let's try to keep our guard up. Ooh, hey, diamonds. That's a nice little bonus. I have neither... Oh boy, there's a creeper. Alright, I'm not sure if the creeper saw me. If he did, he could blow up the diamonds. Let's be careful. Sure, let's do this. I don't have a silk touch pick, and I don't have a fortune pick on me, because I wasn't thinking about this contingency of finding nice resources. So we'll just mine it up with normal pick. But there's also the redstone here, which is what we were originally down here to get. And since I'm grabbing resources, and since I have my ender chest back in my base at home, I might as well kind of grab all the good resources there are around here. And so I'm going to mine out this whole little area that's down here at the diamond layer and see what all I get. Actually, here's slime down here, and I would not mind getting some more slime balls, if possible. So let's kill this guy. There we go. And then these guys. And then I think we discovered that the little guys, if I hit them with my sword swipe attack, we can kind of get them all at once. Hey-ya! That's pretty fun and satisfying. Alright. And it's actually a pretty significant cave. Oh, hello! Found a dungeon. I was going to say a pretty significant cave system down here at this layer. Alright, how did the spider manage to take my arrow and not any of the skeleton arrows? That's not fair. Alright, I am apparently awful with the bow. What a surprise! Brian is not at all practiced with the bow, and I'm going to need to get better at that. Because there's an enemy coming up in the not-too-distant future that I'm going to have to fight with the bow. His name, or her name, is the Ender Dragon. And I'm not particularly looking forward to it. What I am looking forward to is finding out what other secret loot we will find in this dungeon. Assuming, of course, that the dungeon actually has any chests in it. Let's go ahead and eat one more piece of bread. I got a little bit of bread last time, and I've only got 9 torches, so let's also, really quick, go and shore up on our torches. This crafting was an excuse to sing the torches song. Hooray! Alright, and now we'll go run back in here. There's probably like another skeleton or something. Or not. Oh, hey! And it's a zombie dungeon, and it's gonna spawn a gold zombie next, apparently. Or a zombie in golden armor. At least, it would appear. And just because this would be a good place to hide extra diamonds, let's quickly go around this corner just in case I see them. Doesn't look like I do. Alright. Oh no, before I go back to mining, let's actually take a look at what's in the chest since I was just talking them up. Alright, and the verdict is... Yeah, nothing too exciting there. Yeah, nothing too exciting there either, honestly. All right, let me sort through some inventory because there are some things that I really don't need to be carrying, such as this. I can also free up some inventory space by saying item repair, do 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 do, item repair, do 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 do. I love the item repair song. The time has come to dig up the diamonds, and it looks like there's going to be 5 of them. That is not bad. Returning to the surface, it looks like it's still nighttime out when I return, but I can see my lights up here. And so if there's no monsters nearby, I might just be able to sleep this away. See zombies coming towards me, but I'm not too worried about the zombies. Hey, all right. Oh gosh, let's do this. Zing. All right. Yeah, that's not so bad. We can kill off the zombies. I should look around to make sure there's no creepers sneaking up on me. This zombie just dropped a carrot. How crazy is that? And I don't have a spot to actually hold the carrot in my inventory right now, but that will also be easy to fix, especially if I do something like this. All right, get that cooking up. Here is a delicious carrot. I am pretty sure I already have carrots, so that's not all that interesting. So instead, I'll eat it. Yum! Nom 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 nom. Delicious carrot. Hooray. So I went downstairs in order to find 1 piece of redstone, and in the process I have 61 redstone, 67 iron, plus a little bit that I already cooked up already, 4 gold, 5 diamonds, a couple extra slime balls, and a saddle, and lapis. So all in all, that was a pretty good haul. I'm going to organize some inventory, and then I guess I'll probably be able to sell multiple compasses to this guy in order to get multiple emeralds. I'll probably make multiple compasses, and then we'll head back over to the village and try to do some trades and see what other trades we might unlock. I just noticed something. I was about to craft compasses. Iron nuggets. What is an iron nugget for, and how long has that been in the game? I feel like I would have noticed this crafting recipe before. I wonder if that's new in 1.11.2 that I just upgraded to a few days ago. Let's go ahead and craft 6 compasses. I don't know how many he will accept for trade, but I think that's as much iron as I'm willing to invest in it right now. And yeah, my ender chest is pretty full, but I do have a number of things that I could discard if I really wanted to, as well as a number of things that I could drink in order to free up some more inventory spots. All right, I'm back on the horse. I recall that the village is to the north somewhere. Yeah, that's right. It's just, I can just follow the river, and basically I will get there. And we can try the next trade with this guy and see if and what other trades get unlocked. And the only other one, I feel like either the leatherworker or the toolsmith, I feel like those are villagers that I have seen before that have had similar trades but just changed names, perhaps. So I'm not sure if I want to try trading with them as well. But the cartographer definitely seems like someone who is completely new. So I'm curious to see what he offers. And I believe that's him right there. Yes, you are the cartographer, and you want to buy compasses. So let's try selling 6. Or however many he'll let me do. All right, he did all 6. Okay, that's great. And it looks like he's going to get a new trade. Empty map for 9. And I wonder if there would be something after that as well. I have the resources that I could probably make some more compasses. Oh, there's leather. Leather armor that I threw on the ground over here. Yes, so I'm going to make... I'm not sure... I'll try making 3 more and see if I can sell the 3 more to get up to the 9 emeralds. I think I have some emeralds in my ender chest, actually, possibly. But let's go ahead and get these ready to sell. All right. You are not helpful, so you can go away. Compasses, can I get 1? Yeah, he doesn't want to buy any more compasses, it appears. All right, that's a shame. He might want to buy more paper, though, at 25 each. And I did, right, I haven't been in range for any of the sugarcane to grow. Are there any other guys that I can trade with? Or let's check out exactly what I have in my ender chest right now to see if I have any more emeralds. I have 1 more. So I would still need to do one more trade to get one more emerald. Let's see. The butcher wants that or that. I'm not going to be able to get that. Clerics usually want zombie flesh, and I think I have a fair bit of zombie flesh in my ender chest. But we want 40 zombie flesh. I'm not sure I have that much. I have 12. Zombie flesh wouldn't be extremely hard to come by if I wanted to trade for that. This is another cleric who will also want that. 10 gold. I'm pretty far from that as well. Let me ride. I don't mind leaving my ender chest here for right now because I do plan to come back. Let me ride around and see if there's any other villagers who have a trade where I might be able to net myself an emerald without doing too much work. Actually, you know what? I see tons of pigs around. I might be able to get, I think it was 16 pork chops that the butcher wanted. And so I think I'm going to go after that. There were tons of pigs around on the plains out here, and so I did not have any trouble spending half a day killing some pigs. Ended up going back to my previous base and cooking up some things and sleeping off the night. And so I've got 22 pork chops. I think he only needed 16 to sell for an emerald, so I ought to be able to sell to the butcher and then buy from the cartographer. He had paper and then compass and then an empty map. And so all of those things are, you know, like map-related crafting ingredients. And so I don't know if he's going to have another trade, because it seems like that would be the last trade. But since he is something new, and we're trying to discover all these things, we might as well play around with it. And so I'll buy the empty map. I might end up making a map of my own place at some point later anyway. If I were the butcher, where would I have gone is the next question. I don't even remember. Oh, I apparently never came in here. Hello. There are some things that I would like. Obsidian is a pain in the neck to gather. Let's see. I would not mind the extra food. I'm kind of, my cup runneth over with saddles. But, yeah, maybe I'll do that. Actually, I really don't need to be carrying around this much cobblestone, so we'll leave myself some empty space. Okay, back to business. There was a butcher somewhere. Oh, are you him? You are the leather worker. Where's the butcher? Are you the butcher? You're the butcher. Here we go. So I can sell you that and buy that. I am curious to see if you get a new trade. And would it be like cooked stuff, would be my guess? 20 coal. Interesting. I see, and then he does sell cooked things. Okay, great. That's what I was curious about, but now let's go back to our friend the cartographer, who appears to be tending a farm over here. Hey, come back. I'm finally ready to buy from you. 9 emeralds for an empty map. So we will make that purchase and see if he lights up with another trade. Oh, he does. All right, I wonder what the next trade is going to be then. What is that? Ocean Explorer map number 0 for 13 and a compass. Well, I have the extra compasses. I do not have the cartographer thing. Ocean Explorer map, and that's like a new item, like a normal map that you fill in. Has different colored writing on it than that. Ocean Explorer map. Is that gonna like lead me to buried treasure or something? Like, that's really curious now. All right, we need to think about this. If I needed to earn myself 13 emeralds, I could trade with the butcher a few times more. And there's a few guys who would buy coal, so I could go mine up a whole lot of coal. But 13 emeralds is a lot. And I'm not sure how I would manage to swing that kind of money. Unless there was, let's see, there was the leather worker here as well, who I could sell leather to. If I find a zombie dungeon, I could get lots of rotten flesh. I'm trying to decide if I should stick around here, since I have this one villager who I've done a lot of trades with now to unlock something interesting. I think I probably should. Yeah, I guess we could go caving and gather a ton of coal, and I could kill some more pigs, since there's still lots more pigs over here, and hopefully find a zombie dungeon somewhere and get a lot of rotten flesh. And I could even kill the cows for the leather. I have a lot of inventory to manage at this point, but I can start picking and choosing among the items that I keep. Yeah, so let me go back to my little temporary base over here and figure out how I'm going to implement a storage system. And yeah, there's like an ocean right over here too. I wonder if the... I really don't know what to expect out of that Ocean Explorers map. Like, is it going to show me a map that I'm currently on and there's something to explore in the ocean? The pig looked like he had like a darker pink side, but I guess that's just normally what he looks like. I kind of really wish I had a looting sword too for killing all these pigs and things. All right, well, I will start things off just by doing some caving in order to get some coal and see what else I can find. Well, it's deja vu all over again. But I'm coming up from that same cave system below. Oop, hello, creeper. Let's deal with you. That guy seems far enough away. Am I safe to sleep? I think I'm safe enough to sleep. Don't see creepers sneaking up. I think we're going to be okay. Great. And did that creeper drop some gunpowder? Because I'm kind of collecting gunpowder now for some reason. So I will grab that. I dug a ton of coal. 3.5 stacks and then some maybe. And so hopefully if there's a couple guides in the village who will trade for coal, and then I can also kill these pigs and cows in order to get more pork chops and leather, hopefully I will have enough to do all of the trading that I would like to do, if we can get so lucky. And so that's what I'm going to hope for. Repopulation! I decided that there were not enough cows to get all the leather that I was going to need. And so in an effort to fix that situation, I was breeding the cows, and that gave me an achievement. I forgot all about that. All right. Well, now we're growing some baby cows. Here's another pig. And so with that, I've got 47. I might have enough of all of these things. Let me go try to do some trades and see how many emeralds we end up with. Is there any kind of speed increase from walking on path blocks? And if not, why not? It seems like that would be kind of a natural thing to do. Okay, so let's see. You just want to trade zombie flesh and gold. I don't have those things, so I need to go find the butcher, who I think has a couple of the trades that I'm looking for. Are you the butcher? You're the leather worker. Okay, I would need 11 of that. All right. Are you the butcher? You're the butcher. Great. Buy a whole bunch of these. Great. And then do you also trade coal? You do. So buy a bunch of that, please. And buy some more because everyone needs coal. Okay, now he's closed off. I'm up to 9 of the 13 emeralds that I need. And I think there might be another... Let's see what other trades he opens up, actually. Just more cooked meats. Okay, that's kind of what you'd expect out of a butcher, I suppose. I think there might have been another butcher or someone else that I could trade with who's over here. So let me look around and see if I can find them. If they exist, that's a dangerous noise. Oh, crap. Okay, he was trying to go after the... I see. He spawned in the roofed forest over here where it was dark. So I have to be worried about that. This guy... Oh, 16. Yes, please. Buy all my... There we go. I'm up to 15. I think that's enough. Okay. So now back to the cartographer. Oh! Woodland Explorer map. I did not notice there were multiple trades. There's an Ocean Explorer map and Woodland Explorer map. The Woodland... I know there's a Woodland Mansion, but that one costs 18. And this one only costs 13. Ocean... I kind of wonder if the Ocean Explorer map is going to like bring me to an ocean temple or something, whereas this one might bring me to the mansion thing. So maybe I'll try to save up for 18 to see if that's what it's going to do. Like, that's my only guess, is that like these things will help you find rare structures on the surface or something. What time of day is it? I need to make sure it doesn't... All of the... Everybody heard that I've got emeralds. They're like, hey, buddy, you got the money. You're the main supporter of this local economy. Yes, I do have the monies. What time is it? Sun's going to be going down. I need to make sure that I get back to the bed to sleep away another night. And it does seem like I will be able to sell more coal if I could find some more of that. And I would just need 60 more. That's like one more stack of coal. I could totally swing that. All right. So I'm going to go try to get 60 more coal. And then we will see if we can buy a woodland map or whatever it is and see exactly what it does. I made a new iron pick and started staircasing down to find coal. I found bedrock before I found any coal. That is crazy. Just because I know some people will call me out on it since I have 24 coal on the bar. I got those coal on the surface before I crafted the new iron pick and before I started staircasing down. And so literally, since I've gotten down here, let's go ahead and item repair. I found nothing. Well, that's not true. I found 1, 2, 3, 4 stacks of cobblestone, it looks like. But apart from that, and I guess I did find redstone. That's the second time I found some redstone down here. But no coal, no iron, no diamonds, no lapis, no gold. I don't think we're in Extreme Hills to find any emeralds. But I do at least hear some lava somewhere nearby, so maybe we'll find a cave system. Coal! I finally found some coal. Hooray! Well, I gotta admit, if you told me 20 minutes ago that coal was the resource I was going to have a hard time finding to trade, I wouldn't have believed you. But I spent more than a day underground and only managed to get 42 coal. That's assuming that I didn't have any to start. I don't remember if I had some to start. So I do have 20 more pork chops, so I could sell one of those sets again, assuming the butcher is willing to buy those. And then I think I would be in good shape. I'm going to have to come back here anyway. But yeah, if I could sell 2 of these and 1 of these, that would get me up to 18, and then I have the compass ready to go. And so I think I'd be able to make all the trades that I need to make. So let's try running back this way. And I could, now that the cows, I don't know if the cows have grown up yet. They probably haven't, because they've probably been out of render distance. But I could always kill the cows to get some more leather and possibly trade with the leather worker if needed as well. But it's early in the day, and so we can run back to the village and try to earn ourselves 3 more emeralds so that we can buy this crazy woodland map and see exactly what it's going to do. That was a weird little kind of like lag spike on the horse. I'm not sure what happened there. Alright, but back to the village. Let's see if everybody's still hanging around this kind of city center over here. It looks like it. You would like to buy some of these. There we go. And you also buy. You do buy, even though this isn't the best rate. I'm just going to do that so I can get up to my 18. And now, where'd the cartographer just run off to? Is he back in his house? He is not. There he is. I see him. Don't run over there. I have business for you, man. Alright, Woodland Explorer map. 18 emeralds and a compass. Alright, Woodland Explorer map number 1. I cannot wait to look at this. What's it going to be? This is not at all what I expected. How am I supposed to read that? And I'm not on it. Would I appear on it if I were in the correct woodlands? Alright, I really don't know what I expected, but this was not it. Where did my horse go? Before I get too distracted, I got off of him right around here. And then... where did he go? Seriously, where's my horse? I spent like minutes trying to tame that guy. And he was actually pretty good. He had a lot of hearts. He was a good jumper. He was reasonably fast. But I have no idea where he went. He must have gone into the forest over here. Let's hope I can find him. Alright, I spent a few minutes looking around for the horse and trying to get like bird's eye views of the village and different things. Oh no, there's a zombie over there. Hold on. I do not want him to kill any of the villagers. Did he already die in a fire? Sounds like he might have. Hopefully he didn't get any of the villagers. Cartographer is still here. Okay, it's dangerous just to hang out around here, it seems. So let's not worry about the horse. Yes, the zombie did die. He gave me some zombie flesh. Since there's some free sugarcane growing here, I'm going to go ahead and grab it. I think I'm going to need to sleep away another night anyway. I'm going to think about this map a little bit and try to decide what to do. because this is not a lot to go by. It said woodland map, so maybe I do need to go out into the forest here, and maybe eventually I'll appear on the map. That's my horse, isn't it? Hey, buddy. Long time no see. All right, well, I'm glad to have found him again. This will make traveling much easier. Once I can get him to go over to the shore that I want to be on, right over here. Can I get on you now? Yeah, there we go. Hooray! Okay. All is back to normal. Cool. Oh, maps work really well when you're riding a horse, actually. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I also need to check out... There's definitely a thing with like a lag spike when the horse all of a sudden rears up. Yeah, let me check out where I am in this episode to figure out how to move forward at this point. Yeah, looking at my clock, I think that is going to be enough footage for today. And so we have managed to purchase a Woodland Explorer map. It looks like perhaps I wonder if I should just like trace circles out from that village and ride around and see if I can find something that looks like this, like a coastline or a forest or I'm not sure what, to try to find what is marked on this map, and hopefully I'll appear on the map if I ever get within range of it or something. Not sure what to expect, but we'll do that exploring next time. Fortunately, this is one of those times where I'm glad to be recording a couple episodes ahead, so no one will give me spoilers and I'll have a chance to explore this on my own. But in any case, for right now, I will say that I hope as always that you guys are having a great day. And I will see you again soon with more Minecraft exploration and tactics, where we have found even more reasons to explore. Bye-bye.